Welcome back to the channel. How are you doing today? We're doing some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla, if you hadn't guessed by the hat. So today we are going to give you a few more weapons for your arsenal. Weapons you can find very, very early in the game. And yeah, these are absolute rippers. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Let's do it! So we're still in Norway, and I'm going to show you one of my favourite weapons in the game. I've used this weapon a lot, especially since I've got to England, and it's down in the southern corner of the Norway map. When you come down here, and we'll show you where it is in a second, but when you come down here, you're looking for the Marauder Den. So just to show you where it is, it's west of Fornburg. Direct west, right in the middle of that island there. That's what you're looking for. Now, I did miss this particular weapon when I first came in here. Now, you will, and I'll show you where it is. You will have some bad guys in here. I've given them a heap of silver and sent them off for a happy meal. But generally when you come in here, there'll be about 8 to 10 guys in here. So I'm being very cautious in case they've respawned, which they haven't. So all you have to do is really just sneak in here. You can do stealth or you can kill them off. They're not too hard actually. And once you've done that, there is a chest here. Then hop up on the roof here. There you go. Along here and make the loop of faith. And you'll find the Warhammer in this chest right here. And once we've got it, we'll show you the stats on it. So this is the base Warhammer before it is upgraded. I have since upgraded it to Superior, and there's 4 upgrade slots, so I've upgraded as far as I can. And yeah, I'm looking around for certain things to upgrade it a little bit further. But for now, this is what you'll get when you get the War Axe. A mighty weapon forged by Gunnar of Fornburg, and of course Gunnar is our blacksmith. It's forged by his great-grandfather. Note the beautiful etchings and optimal balance. And I've got to say, this is a very, very balanced weapon. I really have had a lot of fun with this weapon. I'd used it a bit in Norway, and I actually done some... I hadn't captured any fighting, so I decided to do some fighting capture for this video once I got to England, and I haven't stopped using it since. It's a fantastic weapon. So what it says is it's got increased heavy damage after a heavy finisher of 20-second duration and a bonus of 3 to 6 heavy damage. So you get a little bit of a perk there. Attack is 51 at base, 51 speed, so it's quicker than some of the kind of long axes and stuff. Probably not as quick as something like Varen's axe. Stun is 77, critical chance is 60, which is not bad, and it's pretty light at 11, whatever it is, pounds, nanometers, who knows what that measurement is, but it's 11. So, nice little weapon. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and as I said in my beginner's guide, you should be trying all the different weapons that you pick up in Norway and just find the one that works for you. So let's get this into combat. As you can see, I'm on a raid. It's probably, I did record my first raid, but the footage is corrupted. So this is my second raid in England. You'll get used to these, and you can see, you can look at this thing just absolutely. If I could find my opponent, absolutely melts the enemies. It is up close and personal weapon, and I got to say the light attack is reasonably effective, just as effective as the heavy attack. I tend to use a combination of both. You can see one hit and it just takes the guy down, and he ain't getting up again, and that didn't take much. That did not take much at all. I'll show you in a group situation. Now I do what I've tended to do is I've combined it with the bow, especially when there's a lot of them. But you can see, you just raw power with the hammer. You're smashing skulls in all over the place. So it gives you a lot of confidence in battle. And you know, the speed's pretty good. Chuck a couple of axes at them. Just to pepper them a bit, waking them up a bit. And yeah, the Warhammer, it goes off, I can tell you. The other thing it's very good for, and we'll show you in a second, is actually for breaking barriers and whatnot. It can be very good at breaking opponents' shields. Unfortunately, none of them have got shields here. Oh, there's a guy there that does. But it will very quickly break enemy shield. See how that target, the target, I don't like that targeting, aim assist, whatever it is in the game. Really don't. I'm not a fan of it. Okay. So you'll see now that we've cleaned all those guys out pretty easily, we're actually going to release some of these prisoners. So it'll break down these barriers pretty nicely, just like that. So the Warhammer, I highly recommend giving it a go. Fantastic fun. Okay, now on to the second weapon. This is basically just over the hill. Just keep heading west and you'll come across this fort here, west from the Marauder's Den. This is Eckertsen. I think I pronounced that properly. What you want to head to is that big house there. There are a lot of enemies in here. There's probably 20 or 30 enemies. I used a lot of stealth getting in here, which was a lot of fun. Assassinated a lot of people. But I've cut it down for you because it took me maybe 10 or 15 minutes to clear this place. But you can see it's fairly large. The weapon we're looking for, as I said, is in this big house here. So we kind of got to creep up there. And we'll do a little bit of editing so you don't have to watch that. So what you're going to find in here is there's going to be two guys that are roaming the perimeter. And then there's the big guy that you've got to fight. So my advice is to do what I'm doing here. Be careful because he'll see you straight away and you can't hide from him. So I take these guys and take everybody out that you can before you have to fight this guy. Otherwise you're going to just get absolutely hammered. So I'm going to stealth kill him. Like that. See you later. And I think we hide him. Yep. There we go, drop that. Have a wee sleep there, sir. And that other guy we'll have to wait for him to come along. So I'll cut this so that you don't have to wait for him to go right round the building. So as with everything in Assassin's Creed, you have to be a little bit patient. Okay, so we're just going to sneak in and take him out. He's gone. And that's pretty much this whole kind of top end of the settlement is absolutely empty now. Because I went through and taken all these guys out. So now onto the big guy, and he's a bit trickier. Especially at the lower level you're going to find him at. And there's no getting past fighting this guy. Although I do happen to sneak in a bit here, but you'll see that in a second. I'm just looking for somewhere where I can actually get behind him and assassinate him, and you can't. It won't let you. Oh, he's spotted me. See, he spots you real quick. And you can see he's got a little bit extra health, this guy. So range him a little bit with the Hunnish, but this is the Hunnish bow I'm using. Oh, using the dodge. Oh, Warbringer. I'm using, I think that's Varen's axe I'm using actually for this fight. But oh, he's serious about his business. He'll do you a lot of damage. But the one thing is he's got a long axe, so he's gonna be slow. Once he swings, that's your opportunity to get in and hit him. Or you can do what I'm doing and just use the bow. Up to you. You can see the bow kind of stops him in his tracks. There we go, we got him. And that's the kind of strategy I'm employing here, is just to use the dodge and keep him at distance. He is pretty slow, so you can just wear him down. Oh, the armor rations are full. We'll just do a whole loop of the building before we get back to this guy. Where's he going? I could actually hop in and get the... Yeah, he's across there. Can we get in? And you can't shoot through buildings, by the way. There is actually a perk where you can. An ability. I'm about to grab it. I'm going to get it. Jump in and grab this while he's not looking. The YNGLING SEAX. SEAX is a type of knife, if you're not familiar with the term. It doesn't say sex, it's sax. There you go. And you can see he dies pretty easily, that guy. Just keep him at distance. Run him around a bit, he'll get exhausted. And there you go, we have the YNGLING SEAX, or YNGLING SEAX. Let's have a look at the numbers on it, and then we'll see some fighting with it. So, what's the skinny on the YNGLING SEAX? Well, it is Halfdan the Black. Once yielded this SEAX, and he wielded it well, he would have passed it to his son Harold if only it hadn't been mislaid. Now, if you don't know who Halfdan the Black is, he was actually Ragnar Lothbrok's son, if you know your Viking history. So he's one of the sons of one of the most famous Vikings in history. The SEAX, as I said, is a knife. And looking through the stats here, attack is 32, so not quite as high attack as the Warhammer, but there is a trade-off, and that is the speed. The speed is 80, and that's the thing. This is a low damage, high speed, up close weapon. 38 stun, a 66%, I guess that is a chance, a critical chance, and then it is very light, 9. Whatever that is, pounds, kilos, whatever. So very quick and nimble little weapon, increased melee damage after a dodge. So you get a 15 plus bonus if you do a dodge and then go back in. So that's quite nice. And for that 15%, that whatever is it, plus 15 whatever it is percent, whatever attack. It has a duration of 2.5 seconds, so that bumps things up to 47 attack damage, I guess. That's how that works. So let's see how it works out in the field when we're coming up against the bad guys, and then we'll wrap the video up. So we're in the marshes here, and yeah, take these guys out of the marshes in a bit, so you can see how this works. Oh, have that. So, what do you think? Oh, these guys with the long pikes or lances or whatever you want to call them are no joke. You got to do a fair bit of dodging, but that's perfect for this weapon. You'll see how quick this is. Look how quick attack this gives. Absolutely decimates people. That's the word of the day. Oh, here's another guy. It decimates these enemies. So, yeah, perfect on somebody you have to dodge. The big axe guys, the big pike guys. Just stand and watch a guy being murdered. Mr. Swordman. But yeah, fantastic little weapon. Quick as heck. But make sure that you're using your dodge to be effective. I'm going to call in some help. And they're just going to stand. They're not going to... Oh, they are there. I thought they were just going to stand and watch me do that. Oh, no. So... you kind of get the idea. Low damage, quick acting weapon. Although I didn't do too well. Pretty nice, the YNGLING SEAX. So that's it for today's episode. I hope this is useful. Go and get yourself these weapons. Of course, you can travel back to Norway if you missed them the first time round. And I may well do a video explaining very quickly how to do that. Lots coming up on Assassin's Creed in the next weeks coming. There will be a schedule to do maybe 2 a week. One that's a little bit longer like this, and then a shorter one. There's lots of little short videos that I can put out. Just quick tip videos. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are, why not consider subscribing to the channel to keep up with everything Assassin's Creed or everything gaming for XP. You can do that or not. Up to you guys. I do appreciate the support from everybody. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly at 1,000. And yeah, things will change a little once we get to the 1,000 subs. But for now, thanks for the support. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya!